welcome back. Today we are going to pull the engine out of Frank. All the parts are off. Just waiting for Dad to get here to give me a hand, and I'm also just going to pull the rest of the exhaust off because that's all going to change as well. So we'll get rid of that. We got some door stickers. I'm trying not to film into the sun because the sun's starting to go down. So magnetic, which are pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see how they go. If they don't stick on properly, I'll probably just go to stickers eventually anyway. But the whole car needs a good polish and a good going over and get rid of some of the rust and stuff that's starting to appear. So that's another project. But yeah, so we're going to pull the engine out today. I don't know if I've shown you this already, but conversion headers from the US, so they do heaps of conversions in the US, like I've said in my other videos, and conversion brackets. And they send out obviously a gasket and the joiners for the exhaust, new clutch, heavy duty clutch, and a new valve cover, rocker cover, whatever you want to call it, seal, and we also bought a fridge so that can go in the back when it's all back together and we can enjoy nice cold beverages for days and days on end. Bought it from Holly's old man, Pops, if you all know him. He drives a 76 Series Cruiser. It's quite rad. And he won this. So we bought it off him. And it will suit what we want to do perfectly. So it has... I'll move some of this stuff. So it has split baskets, which is probably good for when we go up the Cape. Put heaps of stuff in it. A separate little basket. Bottle opener, which is a must, because you get very thirsty when you're out camping, and yeah, good handles to tie down onto the drawers. South African brand, get pretty good reviews, all serviceable parts, etc. So yeah, pretty good deal on it, so pretty happy with that. And yeah, just another little thing that we've bought. Stay tuned, we'll start pulling the engine out. The engine crane set up. It's going to be interesting getting it out because the car is quite high. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge as we get to it. That is one of the brackets. That is the other. So I'll flip this one up the right way. Don't know why it's that way, but I'll flip it up. We'll hook a chain on it, and then we'll start jimmying it out, and hopefully it gets up over that. Otherwise, things are going to get dodgy, but it's what we do. Yeah, see how we go. So, Dad has pointed out that there's only one mount for the gearbox, and there's nothing holding up this end, so to say when we pull up the engine it flopping and falling down the ground and breaking something, we've put this ratchet strap across, and that's going to just support the gearbox when we take the weight of the engine up, so it doesn't fall down. Yeah, because it's only bolted on in this one spot, which probably would be enough, but we just want to be safe.
So, you're going to have to take your fan off, I think, to get forward enough to clear your...
to clear the clutch. So I'm going to have to take the fan off. I was just going to hit, but yeah, it's kind of a bit easier than expected, so it's up. This is our lovely contraption. So yeah, clutch is still hitting on there. Bell housing of the gearbox. I'm sure if I do that, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, so I think clutch fan's going to have to come off, which isn't a biggie. Just those ones there, yeah. Okay, cool. Right. We'll take that off and see what happens. Okay, engine is out. We made a little bit of mess, but it was pretty easy. Gave it a shake and a move, and it just... now it's there. So now there is a big hole. So we looked at the bell housing just because I wanted to line it up. So if you look at that one there and this one here, all the bolts line up. So that is a G series, and we just looked at the engine code, which is up there, LN60 G. G stands for G series gearbox. So G series gearbox will take W series housing, which will also house other Toyota motors, but most importantly the 3RZ, and yeah, same bolt pattern and everything. So I'll clean that, pull that off, and yeah, probably going to give it a degrease and a gurney and make it next week issue. So it's going good. Done for the day. Obviously another big day. Engine out, it came out surprisingly easy. I'm not going to jinx it and say it's a hope of what's going to come, but I hope it's that easy to put the new engine in. It won't be, but hey, is what it is. Bell housing is off, so the gearbox is just sort of chilling there now. So I'm going to degrease and gurney all of this, obviously keep away from the wires. All of that is pretty much from the old motor, so my wiring guy, whoever I choose to be my wiring guy, if you want to do it for free, come and do it, because it's going to cost a mint. We'll rewire it all, neaten it all up. What can go I'll probably get rid of myself, but yeah, so I'll gurney it all down, clean it all down, probably clean the bell housing as like oven cleaner, gurney it all off, just so it's nice and neat when I put it in with the new engine, so it's all no old crap in there and whatever. You might as well just do it while it's out. And then I will bolt the, so these are the old engine mounts, so the new ones, they're in the car, but the new converters will go onto that, so I'll bolt them to the mounts and the mounts to the engine, have it pretty much nipped up tight, and then put the engine in, hopefully line the bolts up and bolt it in, and it should align with the bell housing, bolt the bell housing on, and then from there it's just going to be a matter of measuring the distance between the diff and the sump, which I talked about earlier. I did measure that, but keeping in mind I do have to extend my bump stops, so from what I can see it should be fine. Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I have a full 2L motor, it's in good condition, with a pretty new clutch, and I have a full turbo set up, so come and take it out of my yard. I'm going to put it up for sale soon, so thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time, and hopefully we are putting an engine in Frank. Take it easy.